Hello and welcome. My name is Tom, and I'm glad you're here. Today, I want to talk to you about adjectives. Well, I am so glad you're here. Today, I'm going to talk about adjectives. And in earlier videos, I talked about nouns, the first words we learned, the people, places, things. Mama, dada, first words we learned. In another video, I talked about verbs, the second words we learn as babies. Run, walk, talk, eat. These are actions, things you do. Now, adjectives. Adjectives are what add beauty to the language. They make the language so much better. Adjectives describe nouns. But let me change that word describe, because that's not the best word to describe adjectives. Actually, adjectives modify nouns. And why is modify a better word? Well, to describe something is just to say what you see about it, right? Or what you can sense, taste, hear, feel. But to modify means to change. Okay? To change something so that you can use it better. For example, you might modify your car by giving it a paint job. You might modify your house by adding rooms or changing things around in your house. Adjectives modify or change nouns. And why is modify better? Well, if I say I have a blue car, blue describes car and it modifies car, it changes it. But if I say I have 5 cars, 5 changes the noun even more. All right? I have 5 cars is different than I have 1 car. And I have 2 cars. Where do we find adjectives in English? 2 places mostly. The first place you find an adjective in English is right before the noun it is describing. So I say blue car, friendly dog, happy children. These describe that noun that comes after them. Another place you can find these is after a linking verb. A linking verb is a verb like am, is, are, was, were. Or it could be a word like taste, when I'm talking about how something tastes. The food tastes delicious. Delicious describes the food. Tastes is a linking verb. One way to test if something is a linking verb, replace it with a be verb, am, is, or are. And if it still means the same thing, it is a linking verb. All right. So that's where we find adjectives in an English sentence or in spoken English. What are the different kinds of adjectives that we have? All right. The first kind of adjective we have are the quantity adjectives. Quantity adjectives tell you how much or how many. Like I said, 5 dogs, many people, some money. Quantity. Next, we have opinion. Talked about a beautiful house, a friendly dog. We could talk about an uncomfortable chair. These are opinions. All right. Our next category is size. Size. A big tree, a short man, a long road. These all show size. After size, we get age. A young man or a young woman. My old grandfather. Ancient Egypt. Egypt from a long time ago. Next, we come to shape. Something could be round. A round soccer ball, right? A round ball. A square box. A triangular sign. So shape is another one. Next, we have color. Of course, red, green, blue, car. The car is red. Here's the thing about color. When you say the color of something, don't say the word color. Don't say, my house is red color. Just say, my house is red. In English, we don't need to add the word color. In some languages, you do, and that's okay for those languages. But in English, it sounds a little strange. Material. What is something made of? I have a cardboard box. I have a plastic pen. I have a metal key. I have a gold ring. These are materials, and those are also adjectives. Next, we have origin or nationality. Okay, where are things from? I could talk about Chinese New Year. New Year from China, right? I could talk about Egyptian cotton, cotton that comes from Egypt. I could talk about American law, the laws that come from America. And finally, our last group is type or purpose. How do you use this? What kind is it? A sports car. Sports is an adjective describing the car. A soccer ball, or you might call it a football, but a soccer ball, that tells me what kind of ball it is. A weather station is a place. It's a station, a place where they study the weather. All right, so these are the adjectives. And if you feel like you've learned something here today, go ahead, click the like button just to let me know. Hey, someone out there learned something. That'll make me happy. If you really learned something, tell a friend so that they can come and they can learn something too. Watch the videos together. Have fun with it. Make it a party. If you want to learn more, go to my website, teachertom.rocks. And at teachertom.rocks, you can look and you can download a worksheet to practice finding adjectives in sentences. All right. Also, if you want to continue to learn, subscribe and continue on with my future videos. As I said, I am so glad you're here. My name is Tom. Bye-bye.